Hi there, thank you very much for joining us. I'm Philip Duncan with an outlook for the weekend and also across next week, not only in New Zealand but also the tropics where things are starting to wake up. And that's where we kick off today's animated wind map for the end of the working week, Friday. Look at this new low pressure system and a couple of other lows behind it, all being fed by this tropical airflow. And this is drifting down towards New Zealand. It's got this blocking high smack bang over the top of the Chathams right now that's pushing back against it. And that's why some in the north have got the easterlies and a couple of showers caught up in that, and many other places fairly warm and fairly dry. So Saturday looks like this across New Zealand. Our lows to the north getting quite big, getting quite stormy out at sea though. It's a long way away from us. We've got a few showers in the easterly conveyor belt ahead of it. That's coming through here, so that'll be welcome, although the timing's not great being a weekend, but it'll be welcome in Northland by quite a few people. It is very dry up there. Don't expect overnight relief, just a few showers here and there. It's all going to gradually build up, we hope, over the next couple of weeks. A little bit like death by paper cuts. Getting lots of showers in dry areas can be helpful. We've got showers down here around the eastern side, East Cape, Gisborne, Mahia Peninsula, and then you flip around, comes down as a nor'wester for the west coast, and they've got showers, patchy rain there too, but nor'westers elsewhere, which will be fairly warm and dry. So it's a bit of a messy Saturday, but most of the main centres, the biggest ones anyway, do look dry. To Sunday, not a great deal of change. You've still got the nor'westers bringing in some rain or showers around the west coast. You've still got the nor'westers blowing around the South Island, keeping it warm and dry for most other areas. And in the North Island, our two lows, this is the bigger one out further to the east, a smaller one to our north. The good news about this one closer to us is it's going to pull rain in towards us. Now, unfortunately, the driest parts of the North Island aren't the ones that are likely to get the rain. It'll be in areas that have actually had some, but East Cape, Gisborne, parts of Hawke's Bay, who have had some very hot, dry weather as well as some of the wet stuff lately. There'll be some rain coming in that'll be helpful to some of you. Maybe not all of you will be wanting it. But this system, this is about as close as it gets on Sunday, because once we get to Monday, it is pulling away by the looks of it. This is the European modelling. We often show American. This is the European ones. They're all very similar for the weekend and for the start of next week. And you can see on Monday, we've got a low nearby and an area of rain. Nelson, you might get a little bit of patchy rain on Monday. Be great news if you did. Elsewhere, mostly dry, a couple of showers maybe in the north and again around the east, otherwise light winds. Let's get to Tuesday of next week. We've got that system moving away. We've got showers left over, but it's starting to fade away and dry back up again. It is summer after all. The sun will burn away those showers quite quickly, and then by the time we get to Wednesday, things are pretty calm around New Zealand. Light winds in most areas. The westerlies are coming back, and by the way, sou'westers around Nelson. Your temperatures are going to go back up close to 30 degrees with mostly sunny weather. But look, we've got another storm, and this one may well be a tropical cyclone. So next Wednesday, it is north of New Zealand. That is New Caledonia just there nearby. And by Thursday of next week, it is right close to New Caledonia, and it is pulling down, see that red line? North of that, you've got that thick tropical air, that really humid stuff. So that is getting very close to us. It might come down over the North Island next Friday, but this is still one to watch. The modelling is not really sure where it's going. It might sit up here for a long time. It might fall apart, or it might drift towards Aussie or New Zealand as it falls apart. So there's no direct threat to us, but it could impact our weather, and it starts, by the looks of it, as early as next Thursday. One to keep an eye on, and by the way, after that, yet another one that has tropical cyclone potential as well. Now, neither of these are direct threats to us as far as a storm is concerned, but they might start to alter our weather, more humidity, higher chance of rain, that sort of stuff. So just get the balanced opinion just in case you see some very dramatic headlines somewhere else maybe. That is all from me. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.